Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ's Chess Pots and Palace. It's supposed to be Friday morning puzzles, but I slept in. I was kind of tired, so I apologize. Getting older, but that's no excuse. And I guess it's Saturday afternoon puzzles, so we'll get going here. Got Friday Night Blitz coming up tonight at 6:30. We'll be on time for that. 6:30, I'll have the link in, and then it'll be Friday Night Blitz at and I actually haven't done the made the arena yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and show how I do the arenas, because I need to get that done. Gotta get that up and put it in the club. Oops. Slacking. Okay, Discord channel. That's a new Discord for Chess and Wizardry. Free invite. And multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess. My alternate secondary YouTube just started it with Discord about 6-7 weeks ago. And my kitty is up on my computer and patting me through the little sub table I've got with my keyboard. He's patting my fingers as I type. Oh, we just lost him. Hold on. I think he hit print. I think he hit the print button. All right, let's see if I can get this typed out. It's a day in the life. There is the secondary channel. He's back out. You are so funny. Oh my God. He is a smart kid too. So that is JJ Plays Wizardry. I am multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess, and I primarily stream on Twitch, so TOS prevents me to have the multi-stream chats up. So for those that are watching on YouTube, like, shares, subscribe. I'm almost to 500 viewers where I can start getting the ball rolling for monetization, and that would be great. And so I didn't check the numbers today when I was looking, and I think we're about 55 away, 56 away from 500. It's been 4.5 years labor of love for me for the chess site. I hope you enjoy the chess site. And the Wizardry site is new, so I'm an original Wizardry player from 1981 when Surtech brought the first Wizardry out. First graphical RPG for home computers, and it was for the Apple II Plus and the Commodore 64. So, like my Wizardry, like my chess, and I totally enjoy it. Chess is my primary love, but man, I really enjoy Wizardry. I always have, and glad to be playing it. 44 years comes around full circle. So I am in a daily tournament, in-house club tournament, and I'm gonna have to play pretty stellar in this endgame. I really fell apart about 7 moves ago, and his knight just dominated my king side, and I made a really quick move. I think I lucked at it for 10 seconds. I woke up. It's a daily, and Sean is a FIDA expert, and I know him. He's runs a great club on the Southern Oregon coast, Gold Beach Club. Check him out if you're near that area. They do run tournaments and USCF sanctioned, and he is a USCF TD, and really good guy. And actually, when I went to the Western States Championships in 2009, unbeknownst to me, I went with John Chung. He's the older MIT chess player. There's two John Chungs that are really good chess players from MIT. And John took fourth in the expert class in that event. It was an amazing event for me, too. I really enjoyed it. And I got to play Sergei Kudrin in a simultaneous match and threw a trap on him. And he watched my game in the first round, and it was pretty amazing. During his event, Super GM, won the U.S. Open twice. It was an honor to get to even chance to play him. And we were late. Took us like 15 hours to get there, and I was late by 30 minutes, and he still let me play. So I was very thankful for that. But Sean Tobin was in the expert class at the Western States Open in 2009. I think that was in November, and he won that tournament. So this guy is a great player and a great dude, and really good guy. So I got Harry Coma in an unrated. Harry, I'd like to play you in a minute, so I will take challenges in a minute, and that disappeared from my, I've got it right here, but I need to get the tournament up tonight because I forgot to do it. So let me get that, and then I will play you. Okay, puzzles and challenges today, and I will play, if you are watching, I will play you in shortly, but I've got to get this tournament up, and this is how I do it. So Penguin just added to the club as well. Let me put the club up again, and I'll put the club up in Twitch. But Sean joined my chess club, and I joined his chess club on chess.com. And there's Gloin. How you doing, Gloin? Let me get this set up. Nice to see you. And Harry, you're the first one to challenge, so I will play you. I just have to get this up. As you can see, I've got the Gold Beach Club up, and Sean runs that Gold Beach Club. So if you're near Gold Beach, Oregon, which is southern Oregon coast, I'm on the central Oregon coast. I met him at Pioneer Joe's Chess Club in Lincoln City, near Lincoln City, and really good dude. Great chess player, great tournament director of Gold Beach, and he actually entered our in-house club tournament, and so we both made the final. 13 people somehow got in my in-house club tournament that were never in my chess club. I don't know how that happened. This was our 7th tournament. This was the 4th Chess 960 tournament that we've done. This is his first Chess 960 experience, and so he played in it. That was really cool. I really appreciate him playing in it, and we had 13 non-members. 2 have been banned. 1 was a non-club member, 1 was a club member. Really pissed me off, actually, that happened. And we do have of the 7 tournaments I've run, I'm trying to run an 8th currently. Need 20 people to enter. But of the 7, we've had 9 people get banned during the tournament or shortly after. And none of them were reported by us. This was regular play. And you hate to see people cheating. You just do. But we try to keep it as fair as possible. And it's fun for our members and fun for me. And of those 13, 1 was a non-club member, got banned like within a couple days of it starting. Another club member played Sean Tobin. And I actually let everybody know that, you got to feed an expert in there. And of course, person cheated. And it's too bad that that happens in online chess. It really is. But Sean's a great guy, and it looks like we have another cheater in the final. And so we've reported him, and we'll see what happens. Sean took the situation because he knows it, and he would notice it more than I would. And we've had a USDF tournament director notice it too, that played in our arenas, and used to play in our arenas. But he actually confronted the person, and the person says, well, he lets his daughter play at times, and his regular ratings are in the 300 range, and then in Chess 960, he's all of a sudden 1680 already. So, and it was just, I suspected it when I played him in the semifinal, and but I didn't say anything. I did report him, but I didn't say anything. And I actually reported both. They're both non-members. They shouldn't have even been in there. I don't know how they got in there, but both seem to be playing just a little bit above what, I mean, there was just some weird stuff. And with Sean, he confronted the guy, and the guy responded, and so he sent that and screenshots to chess.com, and I appreciate him doing that, because that's the only way to get these guys out of there that are cheating. And it sucks that people cheat. It really does, and it does happen. So anyway, if you're near the Gold Beach Club, you want to be a member, that is the Gold Beach Club Chess Club that on chess.com. Of course, this is mine, JJ's Chess Pots Palace, and I have to make an arena tonight, or I am going to be late, and so I want to do it now. Oh man, I am so sorry you're sick. You got a cold right after the tournament. Hope you're going to be okay, Gloin. But this is how I do it, and so we have options. We don't have any tools though. We can't kick anybody, and we can't put a cap on the level of play, which I wish chess.com would put it up there. So I go to the arena section. This is going to be Friday Night Blitz. I forgot to put it up, so I was McSlacking. And we're going to do a 3-0 unrated arena tonight. Did a 3-2 last week. For Love of the Game Tuesday, it rotates between the different formats. Friday Night Blitz, of course, is Blitz. And these two are my most popular arenas. Of course, I started them in June of 2024. Now, fair play policy, and I do watch. This is a hosted arena. So it is unrated, rating based. It's going to be a standard game. It's going to be a 3-minute. It's going to be 60 minutes instead of an hour 90. We're going to make it a little shorter than normal. Today is the 26th, so we'll look on that, confirm it. It'll be at 1900 hours, which is 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I will have to do that. I put 200 players. We usually get about 30 to 40. Also have Saturday Night Rapids, and they seem to be extremely popular as well. So we double check. It's unrated, 3-0. It's 1 hour duration. Tonight at 7 p.m. we'll create the arena. I get the link. And then I click that off. 5 hours and 26 minutes before it starts, go back to the club. and I'll make the announcement, and then I'll take challenges today. I'm sorry I'm doing this on the fly. I forgot to do it, so I just realized that I forgot to do it. So go new announcement, and type this stuff up. Thank you for coming in today. I do have a challenge already. I wasn't able to accept it because I've got to get this done first because I forgot. Otherwise, it'd be only a couple of hours to go. Probably wouldn't have a good turnout if I did that. So I usually do it the night before. I just forgot to put it up. And really like the club interface. I think it's great. I do think that we should be able to kick people, and that's not a boot. It's just if they're way too high in farming metals, or if they're a Smurf and it's obvious they're level 100 and they're beating 1800s and 2000 freaking FIDA experts, you know. And people seem to try to do it, and so it would be nice that if we had some tools for that particular arena, not for every arena, just that particular arena. That way we can't, nobody can misuse it. So this is the announcement that I make in the club, usually the night before, and I forgot. First time I've actually forgotten and having to do this on the day of. We're at Chess 960 on Tuesday. This upcoming Tuesday will be a bullet. So we'll get this started here. I do have to put the links up, so thank you for everybody's patience. But this is how I create these arenas. Okay, and we'll get that ready. If you would like to join the club, the link is in the description right above Glowing Statement on Twitch. And I put this up usually every night before. And then let's see here. Try to get this up and ready to go. Okay, and Discord server invite. It is free. It is monitored. We only accept chess and wizardry comments. We don't allow any other BS on the Discord. And we have a lot of good people that have entered that are really, really respectful to each other and very cool. If you'd like to get in on that, the invite is in Twitch. It's also in my club. Let me pull this really quick. Go to my Nightbot and copy and paste there. And go back to announcement. I did do a purge on my club. I wanted to, we're doing these tournaments and we're not getting a lot of people adding to them. And so I wanted to see how many people were active. I had 173, now I think I have 124. And I found a lot of people that haven't even logged in since 2024. So did a purge, so everybody is active currently that's in there. And there were a few people that I know that were past 2 weeks, and I usually go a month, but I thought, you know, I'm going to see who really wants to come back in the club and not. And a lot of these players have never participated in anything, so I just wanted to make sure that we'll see what happens. And if they want to re-invite, you know, all they got to do is send a invite to the club, and I'll put them back in. But I do want people active, and I do want people, you know, contributing. And that way we can do club versus club events and also our in-house tournament events. So we're ready to publish it. There it goes. I do want to check it. Friday Night Blitz. It is ready. The arena is working. And it is ready and fired up. So we're good to go. And Sean's making a move here, so I'll move. I am in big trouble in this game. I just really fell apart. I was doing really good. I was +1 down. And, man, he's going to get there before me. Yep, he's going to get there before me. And he's just going to pick off. Pick off. I'm going to have to get my knight active to even have a chance. I'm pretty much done in this one. So, Blitz tournament's up. I'm ready to take invites to games. Harry Coma, go ahead and send that challenge if you're still watching or listening. I will accept it. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can get him. God, I can't remember. Oops. There it is. All right. Thanks, man. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate it. Okay. Harry Como, U.S. player, 1871 rated. Played extremely well in our arena tournament. Came in our arena tournament. Appreciate everybody that follows and watches and plays in the arenas. These arenas tonight, they're fair play policy, and we do enforce it. I do enforce it. Report players that are suspect. We don't want anybody coming in excessive ELO and farming metals. We don't want anybody smurfing. That is a very, very good play. Yeah, this is a little living on the edge, but we'll try. So we do want it to be about fair play. This could give me a problem. And probably should do my norm on this, but let's see here. Yeah, he's going to take that, and then there's going to be the check, and I'm going to have a little bit of a problem, but I think I can get out of it, so we'll see. Playing him a little different than I normally would. He's a really good player, and that is a smart move. Yeah, definitely going to be a different game here. Yeah, that would be an interesting move too. I wonder if I've got the move, because I know that but fair play policy on me when I announce the arenas. I host them, I create them, I do the play-by-play. It's a lot of fun for me as well. And I make you guys a star. And it's about everybody. I do allow streamers come in at any level, ELO, and man, that double pawn is going to be a problem. Definitely, most definitely a problem. Probably going to have a series of problems here. But streamers can come in at any level. And yeah, that's what I was worried about. And it's pinned. And it's pinned, but I have to worry about this first. Yeah, that was a good move too. That was a very good move too. Um, yeah, let's do the Pawn Island chain. I still am pinned, so I've got to watch that. Thank you for following. Valette Hidev, now following. Thank you so much. What's up? How you doing? Vile the Dev, how you doing? So, I am doing great. Doing great. It's going to be a really interesting game here. Man, and he's going to put me in a position. Playing a good player, though. Very solid. But anyway, that arena starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Definitely going to be a problem. Oh, rough. But at 7 o'clock, it's Friday Night Blitz, 3-0 tonight. Thank you all for everybody's patience. I'm sorry I didn't come on at 11 like I usually do. I slept in. It was all me. The old man needed to get some sleep. I'm not a very good blitz player, but I'd be glad to play you. And we'll play that. Even in Rapids, I flag 70% of the time. I am a classical player, so it takes me a while to think, especially when I'm talking and chewing gum at the same time. I'm in trouble. Total trouble. Okay, so we'll hit this. And I know this is going to be a problem because I got that hanging pawn right now, but I think I'll get the check out of it. Can't really block. We'll push up. And it's a weak pawn, and I got holes all over the board. But anyway, at 7 o'clock, the arena starts tonight. Friday Night Blitz. Been running it since June of 2024. Fair play policy on you guys. And then I do the sports play-by-play for you guys. So I don't play. I do this 3 times a week for you guys. That is a very, very good move. Kind of worried that he is going to get in there. And should I let him in? I mean, he'll go for the rook right there. And he covers the pawn. I think that's a false, kind of a Trojan horse because he just moves there. And let's see here. Well, I could do that. Is he going to do damage on me, though? That's the question. If I go there, yeah, then he takes theirs. So I think we'll move the rooks. I flagged 70% of the time in Rapids. I'm just too slow. 5 minutes, that'd be great. You're next after this one. I do a review of the game, so let me get the review done, and then we'll go over the blitz. Pretty much in trouble on this one. But lots of 22 moves against an 1800. I have beat 1800s, by the way, in classical. That do I want to do that? Probably a bad move on my part. And then we'll just go back. Probably going to run out of time, but at least I've given him a little bit of a fight. Very good player, plays in our arenas. Yeah, that's what I thought he would do. Have to bail back. Yep. Okay. And do a little bit of a threat here. I don't think it's much of one. I'm more of a 15-10 player in Rapids, and Blitz and Bullet, just forget it. I'm just horrible at. But the first time I ever played a speed chess game was June of 2024, and it was in a tournament. And I actually got to the final and took fifth. I was really happy. The 4 tournaments prior, I know I'm going to blow it here, but I think we're going to do this. Yeah, kind of new. Yeah, that was good. Thank you for following. Mariam's is following. Bots are gamer. It's a raid. Thank you, guys. Nice. Yeah, he's a really good player. Thank you, Cola Chess. Nate Dog. Thank you all. How you doing? This is going to be an interesting one here. Boy, we got people coming in. Doobie! Yeah. Absolutely. We will play. Hey, we're doing good. We're doing good, man. Nate Dog. Rock and roll. Yeah, that is a really good move on his part. And I am in trouble. Coleo chess. There you go. I'm old, man. It takes me forever to get this going. How you doing? You have to run, Vile. Thanks for coming in. We'll play again. Remember, Friday Night Blitz tonight, 7 p.m., 6:30. The link will be up in my chat. And, boy, this is going to be a tough one. I think we're going to do it this way. Oh, man, I wasn't looking. Yeah, that was my fault. Wasn't looking. Lost the pawn. And the rook. And I'm running out of time. But anyway, at 6:30, the link will be up. I will have to lose this one. I just ran out of time. That was me. That was all me. Well, yeah, that's a smart move. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah. Actually, we'll go back here. Let me get that one. Okay. With 4 seconds on the clock, in trouble. Just too slow and old. Hey, good game. Good game. usually a 15-10 player. But anyway, tonight, 6:30, the link will go up in my chat. 7 o'clock, Friday Night Blitz. Since June 2024, it is hosted. I do and create the arena, and then I do the sports play-by-play commentary. I was on the radio for Penguins. I think you're not up yet. I think we got somebody else up first, but I will look at Penguins next. Let me check up here who wanted to play. And thank you guys for the raid. That is so cool. I'll go and follow as well. And Penguins 15-10. Vile's up. Penguins, Vile's up. Let me get the review really quick. Let's just check what the review was. But anyway, 6:30 the link. 7 o'clock.
That was a hard-fought game that your opponent won with some strong endgame play.
3-0 Friday Night Blitz. And it is fair play policy. I do report people. I want this thing to be fair. Don't want any Smurfs coming in. Don't want any excessive elos over the rest of the field just to farm a medal. I do sports commentary. I do not talk about position because not only chess.com with Mammoth Bonus, they can hit the binoculars and watch. I'm on Twitch, JJ's Chess Bots or Palace, and JJ Plays Chess on YouTube. I'll put the links up first before I accept this game. And it is a lot of fun for me, but I want this to be as fair as possible, and they are unrated for a reason. So everybody gets some love. I do the commentary for everybody. I do not talk about position during the games. And live streamers can come in at any level because people want to play you guys. Also, titled players can come in at any level, but please come on in on a titled account. And we have a lot of fun in there. Usually get about 35 to 40. Sometimes the most we've ever had was on a Tuesday, and that was 122 players. And that, for whatever reason that was, it was April Fool's Day. And we had 122 people. Yeah, I was kind of shocked. So I'm going to put the links back up, and then I will accept Vile's challenge here. And who's Charlie? I don't know who Charlie is. Yeah, is that your, if you are on a titled account and you're playing in Friday Night Blitz, we want you on a titled account. We do have a FIDE expert that plays at times. In fact, Sean, I'm playing him from Gold Beach, USCF tournament director, southern coast of Oregon. I'm on the central coast. And then we have a USCF tournament director from Tiger to Oregon, Midtown Chess Club. He is a USCF expert rated player as well. But on the titled accounts, we'd rather have you on a titled account because we have a lot of new accounts that are like 1 hour old sometimes, and I do report them. All of a sudden, they're 2,400 in 1 hour, and I think 28 people have been banned in my arenas eventually. I probably reported maybe 15 of them, but I really want to make this a fair event for everybody. And when people encounter cheaters in there and there's no tools for you to moderate, so there's no tools where you can just kick a guy out for the night or put a cap on it, that these people that experience it, they don't come back if they encounter cheaters. So that's why I want to make sure that it's pretty straight up. So yeah, we've had 28. And we've had one person that was a FIDE master that I knew that didn't tell me that he was in there. And he was 10-hour-old account, and he was already 2480, I think. And he went at me for weeks saying I disparaged him because I reported him. And we had a problem. I actually quit my own club for it. And I met him a month before our $1,000 open at Pioneer Joe's coffee company at Salishan, Oregon, chess club, USCF tournament on September 29th, 2024, and we were getting ready for that. And he played it with another FIDA master, and he is a well-known FIDA master, and everybody loves him. And I thought he was cool too, and I played him for a couple hours on 2 Sundays, and then I got COVID, and I was out 9.5 weeks. And so he came in one of my arenas, and I thought I was cheating because we've had so many people do it. And so he didn't like that. So I am 28-1. Not really, but I think I probably reported only 15 people. But I do want to make it fair for everybody. And I think everybody wants a fair playing field, and that's what makes it fun. And people come back, and the more they come back, the more they come into Twitch, the more they come into YouTube, and the more they enjoy it. So let me go through this review, but I do want to put the links up really quick. Thank you all for being patient. I'm old. There's the Discord. And for chess, this is my main channel. This is my secondary channel because I play Wizardry, and I'm an original Wizardry player on an Apple II Plus in 1981. Played the trilogy. So I play Wizardry in the mornings. And this is the club on chess.com. And thank you all for coming in. Thank you for rating, man. That's awesome. I will come back and make sure I follow you and rate you as well. And that is unbelievably cool. So let's go through this review really quick. And I played 1750 until I ran out of time.
The favorite first move of 1972 world champion Bobby Fischer.
I was 1648 USCF non-provisional in 1974. I was high school #1 my junior and senior year in a 11-team high school area 5 versus 5 league. I think we were ranked 7th in the state that year. And the #1 in the state was also in our league, and we beat them twice, home and away, 3-2, 3-2. And then I quit chess for 33 years.
Queen f6 develops the queen, attacks the knight on d4, and supports the knight on c6.
Played this a little different than I normally do, but I got out
You
of it.
permitted the opponent to eventually win a pawn.
Yeah. I was a little worried about
Your
that.
opponent's move wins your pawn.
Yep. But not today.
This seems like a mistake to me.
No, I'm not. No, Penguins. No, hell no. No, I quit for 33 years. I came back in 2009, played in the Newport Open over here in Oregon. I'm from Washington State. And they wouldn't allow our club to go to state. We beat Ferris two home and away. And the debate coach, we had 4 people in debate, and there were 2 different venues on the west sides near Seattle, and they were way far apart, and they were at the same time. So the debate coach went to, who was the English teacher, she went to the school board and had them rule, and they ruled that debate was curriculum, chess was a club, chess couldn't go. And of course, I wasn't in debate either, so I had to sit home, and I couldn't even get awards that I for the season or anything. And I was very upset about that. And I was a kid, man. I was a senior, and I didn't tell anybody in college. I didn't tell anybody in any of my girlfriends, even my ex-wife. They didn't know I played chess. I was so upset, and I was second ranked in Spokane, Washington that year. And it just, you know, if you don't have opportunities, and who knows, I even had a scholarship to the East Coast. It wasn't a lot. It was, I think it was under $1,000, but I did have a scholarship. My coach got me a scholarship, and so that was cool. And if I had to do over again, I would not have quit. But I was really, I was just so shocked. And they wouldn't allow me to talk at the school board meeting. So I just had to sit there and watch. And everybody else got to participate some form or another. And I understand it now, But if I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have. And who knows what I could have done, Got on the college team and, and I graduated from Washington State University. So, but, it is what it is. And when opportunities close like that, I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it. So
Their move stopped you from being able to eventually win a queen.
if I had to do it over, I would not have done it.
Their better move was to move a rook to a more active position.
But I did play in 4 tournaments. They weren't USCF tournaments. They did have prize money last year, $100 for first and $50 for second. And they were sponsored by Pioneer Joe's, who then became a USCF tournament club and accredited. And I won their first tournament in March, and then second in April, and then one in May and one in June. So I had 3 firsts and a second. And then they came up to me and said, because the Midtown Club was going to come in July, and they changed it to 10-0. I'd never played speed chess before. My coach back in the day didn't want me to play it, said it ruined your game. But of course now the idea was that, it doesn't. It actually makes you faster, and it really tunes the mind. But from the standpoint back then, back in the 70s, we're talking old notation. So yeah, penguins, absolutely. And I think in old notation, it took me like 9 to 10 months once I came back and got in a club here on the Oregon coast. It took me about 10 months to understand the new notation compared to old notation, because pawn to king 4, knight to kb3. I mean, I just, that's how I think, and it's its own language, and so it was crazy.
But now you have the advantage.
Yeah, I made some good moves in here, and then I botched it. But
Your best move was to defend a pawn that was under attack.
yeah, I was thinking of that move right there, and I was thinking, if he pulls that, I guess I could go here. Yeah, I shouldn't have.
Their best option was to offer an equal trade of pieces.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do that too. And letter 9183, thank you for following.
Their better move was to offer an equal trade of pieces.
But over the board, I do extremely well. And, a lot of it is because I've got more time to think. And I am older, and I came back in 2009. I had a heart thing in 2011. That's why I stopped playing USCF tournaments. And so I was really jonesing for the September 29th when I was really excited. And I got COVID. I was out 9.5 weeks, just happened. And then 3 weeks after that, all of a sudden my knee started hurting so bad, my hip, that I couldn't walk for 6 months. So finally, they put me on Mangiarno, and it's a shot to the belly every week. And I lost 63 pounds so far. So I do use a cane in public, but around the house I can walk. And man, you don't know what can go wrong until you cannot take the garbage out, or you can't get the groceries back inside. Man, that was rough.
You missed the only move in a critical position.
Yeah, I blew it.
The game was close to even, but now you are in a worse position.
Yeah, I really
This is the only move that works.
put
This is a
myself
fair
in.
trade. They overlooked the critical move, not spending enough time to spot it.
Yeah, that was big.
The game is now close to equal, as your opponent's small edge has disappeared. With the right moves, your opponent is sure to win your pawn.
Yeah, I'm done.
You are going to lose your pawn to this fork, capturing your hanging pawn. You outplayed your opponent, just not the clock. That stings, but your strategy was spot on.
Well, thank you, Coach. Thank you, chess.com, Coach. All righty. Okay. Yeah, but I've lost 300 ELO points just by taking challenges since Christmas. And honestly, my highest rating was 1864 in high school, but that was watching the computer coach. He just said, you were spot on, but you just ran out of time. But that was WCF, and I did go down. That was professional. I had a bad tournament the next one, but 1648 in high school, I wasn't too shabby. So since this is my first attempt at speed chess, and I'm almost 70 years old, I think this game is going to be a blitz. He challenged me to a blitz. Is that right? Challenged me to a blitz. I am horrible at blitz, but you're going to see me time out fast, but that's all right. I think I've played 150 games of blitz. I just, very slow. But play me over the board in classical and see what happens. I actually do pretty well. But I enjoy talking, and it is fun, and we'll just see who was next. Somebody's next. I know it's not Penguins. Okay, it's letter, right? All right. Oh, you're going to go 10-minute? Okay. But yeah, I've lost over, I think it was 1401 in, back in Christmas Eve, I think. And it's just been a solid. I've been getting beat by 200s and 300 Smurfs. 97%. I think I lost to a 200 the other night. Gonna go this way again. Go the Scotch. Played the center back in the back originally, and I just adapted the Scotch. I should play the Scotch Gambit, but I'm not as comfortable with it. Should really study it. Okay, we'll do that. That's a good move. How you guys doing? Thank you for coming in and raiding, boy. That's awesome. I'll play whatever. Yeah, I don't have any problem losing every game. I really don't. I just have fun. I love chess, so it is all a good. I don't like that line. Let's see. But yeah, I remember that when I was part of that chess club after that big snafu happened with. Man, I was sick. I just couldn't make the deal. In fact, I advertised in all the social media everywhere for the tournament out of my bed with COVID. I was out 9.5 weeks. Turned into bronchitis, but they thought it was pneumonia, so they treated me for pneumonia, and then all of a sudden I got gimped up and I couldn't walk, and man, it was brutal. But love that club, love the people in it. Let's see what we got here. Probably going to be a little slow. I kind of made some mistakes already. Yeah, it's a good move. How's everybody doing? Very cool. I usually lose about 90% of my challenges actually online. My tournament director was like, "How can you suck in speed chess? I mean, you absolutely suck." But then you went 31 wins, 1 loss, and 3 draws in the tournaments you played. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's probably because and I got glare now, but I'm looking at chat, I'm doing this, I'm talking, I'm having fun. That's what chess is all about to me anymore, is having fun. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. Shouldn't have done it that way, actually. I actually made a mistake right there. Made a mistake. I think I'm going to pay for it, too. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, that put me in a hole. That was a little tough for me. Alrighty. like that coming in either. Pretty much lost this game. But that's what it's all about, playing the game. Yeah, I'm 1470. They readjusted because I came back 33 years later, and I took tied for third in the Newport Open, and then I went to the West States Open in Reno at Terribles in 2009. Yep, that is. Pretty interesting. Thank you all for following and coming in. Boy, it's nice when everybody's talking and chatting and having a blast. And again, the raid. Thank you for the raid. That was really cool. Awesome, Penguins. That is awesome. I just do it for the love of the game now. I just, my highest win was right before that September 29th USCF tournament, and that was in, it was September 1st, and I was up late at night. I was online, and a guy came in named Cuffs, and he challenged me 22-77. That's a good play. I knew I was going to do there too. But anyway, it was 22-77, and he had a Norway tag. And he made a mouse slip about 17 moves in, 14 moves in. And I didn't see it because I was intent because I knew I was playing at 22-77. He looked at my rating 2 on Rapids. And it was a 15-10 unrated. I've got it on YouTube and I've got it on Twitch clips as well. Really cool dude. And I said, hey, man, we can start over. We call it draw. And it took me about 3 minutes to look at chat because I was so focused on the game. And I said, no, play it out. Probably saw my rating. And I said, are you sure? And we went back and forth and said play on. So we played it. And I played in tournaments. I know what to do. And with, a minor piece advantage is, trade down, lessen your opponent's chance to have pieces on the board. And ended up winning that game. I don't know, 70 moves or something like that. And then did a safe ladder mate, and actually did a feint to kind of hook him in to think that he might be able to get his rook and king on a mate on me, and then I just blocked it and pushed the pawns that I had and promoted. It was a great game. He was really cool, and right at the end he made this comment. It was pretty funny. He goes, hey, can I have the draw now? Just totally cool dude, right? And it was intense. I was sweating, but got the win. And, I thought, well, I was sick. I came down September 4th with, 3 days later I was sick, really sick. And about 5 weeks after that, I was looking for that game because I just kind of wanted to see what, I wanted to put it up on YouTube because, hey, 22-77, woo, woo, right? And I look, and he had a Norway tag, and his name changed. And now he's got a Kenya tag. And I'm looking, and it's Ian Matuge. And I'm like, so I look it up on Google, and he was at the Olympiad, and he was playing in the Olympiad. And he made candidate master. I think he beat 2 GMs there in the Olympiad. Not sure if they were GMs, but anyway, he got his CM, and he had an official CM and his name, and I think he's like 19 years old last year, and man, a class act all the way, you know. And if that was a tournament and he asked for a draw, I would have had to give it to him. Oh, I'm running out of time. Didn't even notice. See, I get talking, that's why. Running out of time. Running out of time. And you probably do that, I think. Yeah, let's see. I think we're okay. Didn't even notice. I'm running out of time. He made his move. I didn't even notice. Okay. I just enjoy the game. I think, you know, having the love of the game back is really important. And I just have a lot of fun with it. Somebody looked at my stats, and it's from Australia, and he found that I flagged 70% of the time. Do not play fast enough. That was actually a good move. I might. Let me see. I think. Yeah, too much time. There you go. Good win. Good game. Yeah, Penguins, you're
It's
next.
always tough to lose on the clock, but you played a nice game overall. This opening move is popular for its versatility and control of the center.
Let me get the review done.
You exchange pieces of equal value. You get a chance to eventually win material. They missed a chance to eventually win a pawn.
I could have went and took the pawn right there. Yeah, you get the pawn. But
You overlooked an opportunity to win material through a tactic.
I did too. Should have challenged. Oh, bam. Yeah, I missed that.
This move gives you the opportunity to win their bishop.
Yep, and I missed that too.
You overlooked an opportunity to tactically win a bishop.
Damn.
You are now able to eventually win a queen.
Boy, I missed everything.
You missed an opportunity to tactically win a queen.
I like to talk, though. Boy, we blew that.
That's quite an error. Now's your chance to capitalize on it. Your best move was to recapture a piece. It was a balanced game, but now you have a winning position.
Yeah, just move in. Move in, boom. Hey, good game. Good game. Yeah, I flagged a lot. I don't think I'll ever get faster. I think you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I just cannot seem to get faster. Okay. Let me take a quick break here and be 2-3 minutes. And Penguins, I will play you next, okay? Give me a 30-minute unrated. Let's not go that. Everybody will fall asleep. Everybody will fall asleep. That's why I play the 10 zeros, even if I'm going to lose. You know? I mean, 15 10s, but we need to move it because people want to watch fast games. So let me take a quick break. I need to take a bio, stand up, and it'll be 3 minutes. And thank you guys for coming in. And I appreciate everybody following. And Penguins, I'll be right there, dude. Just give me a few minutes, and we'll play next. And thank you, Letter. Good win. And good game. And I will be right back. I just need to stretch and take a bio, and I'll be right back. Thank you all for coming in and following. I really appreciate you guys. Beautiful day on the Oregon coast, I tell you that. Pretty amazing. Blue skies. Thank you all for being, let's see. Right now it's 1470 USCF. I haven't played since USCF tournament since 2011 when I got the heart issue. I have AFib. I should say I haven't played the USCF tournament. In 2019, I decided to play at bars, and not for money. I'll never play for money. And I do it for the love of the game. I went, let's see, 303 wins, 4 losses, 8 draws. And I played some really good players from Portland that were rated. And people coming out. This is a tourist town during the summer, fishing town. Pretty much year round. And a great place to live, I tell you that much. It's amazing. And then COVID hit. Then I went in and got in this club and started playing. I think I only lost 3 games there until I played the FIDE Master. And I wanted to see his openings because the tournament was coming up, so I didn't play anything strong. And he smoked me 4 games, didn't even get out of the openings in the first 2, and then, but I wanted to see what he was playing. He was played the bird in one of them, and so I was just trying to get an idea. And then the second Sunday, I played a little better into the mid game, and I figured, by the time the tournament rose, I'd play him enough that I'd get to the end game on him. And I played our expert in the other club I was in here on the Central Oregon coast, and he was a USCF expert. Played in LA and played in New York as well. He was a scientist from MIT, and he introduced me all to the Russian Grandmasters at Terribles during that Western States Open. He knew them all, and I knew he was a sandbagger. He liked the expert class, but we actually matched up in a game, and I played him a bunch of skill games. I did win against him once, but when it came down to the real game, he thought, oh boy, Shadow. Anyway, he thought he was going to play, I was going to play Petrovs like I always do. And I actually played a Sicilian, and he made it closed, and it went 72 moves, and I lost in the end game. And after that, he always used me for his end game play. And that's where I usually excel, is in the end game, when I got enough time to look. So I was pretty confident that I just wanted to see how this FIDE Master played, and he's a great player. He's won the Oregon Open 7 times. He's well known. He's played all the top players, and he played on Lichess primarily, and now has got his title on chess.com. And somebody told me that he's playing on Title Tuesdays now, so he's a strong one. He's a good guy. He doesn't like me much because I went right at him, because all he had to do was say, hey John, it's me, and he didn't. So I was pretty upset about that. I ended up quitting the club. Be right back, take a bio, and we'll get started. I do like the daily games on here, I really do. And my cat just threw a bunch of papers on the floor, so I've got to change that. I'm sorry, apologize. He also has turned my computer off 5 times because the power button's on top of my tower. So he is a good buddy though. He talks, he knows about 6 words. He calls me by name. And he's a little person. And he's sitting in my chair, he's ready to rock. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah. He's ready to beat all of you guys. He's ready to take you on. Okay, come on, Shad. What a good boy. You are amazing. Amazing kid. Amazing kid. Okay, here we go. And I'm back. Let's get that challenge going here. And thank you for your patience, everybody. As I get older, I need a couple of small breaks. You know, Potzer's really good, and I allow Potzer to come in as a streamer, and the reason I do is he represents H1, and H1's been cool. He raised me quite a bit, and hey, Shadow, you guys are being nice, giving me white. Well, let's go with the flow. There you go. No, Shadow, what are you doing? Princess just being nice and cool. But Potzer comes in, he wins a lot of our arenas. You'll probably see him tonight on Friday Night Blitz. And he's a good dude. And big shout out to H1 as well, Potzer Gamer. Does a great job of moderation on H1's Twitch. Yeah, let's see here. Penguins comes in and plays. That's a really good move there. Yeah, I don't like that check. I think we'll jet back. Yep, get the line. That is a good move. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Which way do I want to go? Yep. Man, I don't like that. Got a feeling it's going to be double pawns. King in the corner. Yeah. Nice move. Yep. Decent game. Penguins, you play great, man. Penguins also plays in our arenas. Yep, that is going to be a problem. Gonna have to take it. It's my fault. Good move. That was solid. Gonna have some open files. Gonna be in trouble. That was a really good move. And that is not gonna work for me. Got a pond storm coming down. That's going to be rough. Good move. Yep. Oh, I put myself in a bad spot here, but that's all right. Yeah, that's really smart. Yeah. Let me think of. Oh, I only got 15 seconds left to think. My bad. Running that clock. Good game. Good game, Penguins. Good game, buddy.
You found some nice tactics. The more you review, the quicker those moves will come to you.
I'm happy with that. You happy with that? Good game, man. I'm happy with that. Let's see, man. You played 100% accuracy, played 96, 90.4, 85.4, 81, and 79.
Opponents might expect this first move, but it offers countless variations to catch them off guard.
Go over the review.
This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. Your opponent's backward pawn is on a semi-open file, leaving it vulnerable to threats. Your better option was to move a queen to safety. You allowed the opponent to recapture and activate a rook at the same time.
I wanted to get it down to the end game. That was probably my mistake.
You were keeping the balance, but that move makes your position worse.
Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, I could have went and got the pawn back. That I didn't think about that.
This seems like a mistake to me. This is the only good move. By moving too quickly, they missed the only good move in this position.
Now, I probably blew this move, but
That was an even swap of material.
all right. So that was good.
This makes a passed pawn. Nice find. You found the only move in this position. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn.
Pretty unique game, man. Good game. Yeah, it was a good game.
That could have gone either way, but time decided against you. Oof, just got to stay a bit quicker.
Yeah. I don't know if you can teach an old dog new tricks or not, but I'm trying to get faster. But that was fun. Thank you guys for the games today. I really appreciate it. Anybody else? Anybody else? I see you, Amy. How you been? Are you doing good in college? Good to see you. I am Russia, Lord Jonas, Penguins, Potzer. Really nice to see you guys. Thank you for the raid today. All right, Penguins, we'll see you tonight, man. 6:30, the link will be up. I'll pin it, and then we'll start at 7 o'clock. Should be a good one tonight. Friday Night Blitz, 3-0, unrated. Yeah, that was a fun game. Anybody? All right, we'll go to puzzles for the last 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go to the grocery store, get some grub. I do got to play Sean Tobin here. He's kicking my butt. Great guy. Yeah, that looks special for me. I'm in trouble. I just gave away my whole king side on a quick move. I woke up, 10 seconds, didn't even look at it, and went, oh crap, he can fork me. I attacked the knight out here. I should have used the other pawn. It would have been fine, but no, I smoked myself. That is, man, I can't even get in there. Yep, it is going to be a burner. And he moves that. Knight's on a point. I really can't do anything. And if I move, king moves up, then he tries to get my knight off the board, then it's over. Man, I can't even. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go well. Alrighty, so he should win the tournament, though. I'm pretty proud of him. Good dude. Okay, we will go solving puzzles. Highest rating, I think, was got the 3,200 badge. Think about checkmate, white to move. White to move. Think about checkmate, white to move. Think about checkmate, white to move. Haven't played in a week on puzzles. Mate in one for black, so I have to make a check. Pin piece, pawn's pinned, so queen takes. Takes me a while to figure these out. That's how slow I am. Penguin, it was an honor. Everybody, man, letter, honor, and Vile, that was so fun. What an honor, you guys. Thank you all for coming in. And gotta see who else played me today. On the tip of my tongue, and he didn't chat though, but it was good to play him. He always comes into the arenas as well. Okay, so we are off. Calculate for checkmate, black to move. Calculate for checkmate, black to move. Okay, am I gonna... Calculate for checkmate, black to move. Is it the rook? Okay. Alrighty. You have a chance to beat me. Can you find the checkmate? Black to move. Can you find the checkmate? Which way is he going? White. Okay, the pawn can't take. Rook takes. Yeah, all right. I always have to look to see which way they're going. Man, Rob Dragon's just killing it. Prestige 2. Okay. Thank you all for coming in today. Really appreciate you. Do some puzzles to end it. Black to move. Checkmate is waiting if you play carefully. Checkmate is waiting if you play carefully. Oh. Ooh. Nice block. Oops. Nice block. Why am I... Oh, shit. Damn it. Do you see a way to win the game? White to move. Probably not after that. Rook's hanging. That was an easy one. Oh boy, I almost missed that. That would have been a nightmare. I blundered. You can win a rook from me, black to move. I blundered. You can win a rook from me, black to move. So far, so good. There's a way to end this with a checkmate, black to move. And a way to win this, way to end this with a checkmate, black to move. Okay. I didn't even see the queen on the board until last move. I was like, oh, I got a queen. Okay, something new. My bishop is vulnerable. Do you see a way to win it? White to move. My bishop is vulnerable. Do you see a way to win it? White to move. My bishop is vulnerable. Do you see a way to win it? Which way do I want to go? Okay, and we got, might be the rook first, but I think it's the queen. Yep. And the queen can't come and checkmate me, so that's good. Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem. Let's see here. Maiden one. Finish this puzzle off with a checkmate, white to move. Finish this puzzle off with a checkmate, white to move. Finish it off with a checkmate, white to move. Okay. I think it's here. And the pawn push. But I lose that pawn. Let's see here. Pawn push, take. Yeah, it is. And then just move up. Oh! Ouch, bishop. My bad. Looked at it too fast. Damn it. Damn. That was my fault. Too quick to look. That's what is my problem when it comes down to time crunch. I don't watch. Don't look. I make fast decisions and they're not fast enough. My brain doesn't process it fast enough anymore. You can win if you find the checkmating idea, white to move. Win if you find the checkmating move, white to move. Okay. Win this game with a checkmate. Win the game with a checkmate. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Move that. I'm off the mouse pad. Move that queen. Move it, move it, move it. We'll go to 13 and call her a day, and then come back on at 6:30. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it? Black to move. Checkmating idea. Can you find it? Black to move. Checkmating idea. Can you find it? Black to move. Okay, I'm not in threat, so I think it's here. All right, there, and there. Take a careful look at the board. Do you see a way to win material? Black to move. Do you see a way to win material? Black to move. Okay, queen takes queen. Knight check, and take the rook. There we go. Finish this puzzle off with a checkmate, black to move. With a checkmate, black to move, okay? Win this game with a checkmate, black to move. Win the game with a checkmate, black to move. Check, bam. Oh. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. It's not the bishop. Wait a sec, wait a sec. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's not the bishop yet. Wait a sec. Check. Yeah, it is the bishop. It is the bishop. I almost talked myself out of that one. I blundered. You can win material from me. Black to move. I blundered. You can win material from me. Black to move. Huh. It's a little tough. Man, I think it's the bishop. I might be wrong. I don't think it's knight taking that. Queen taking that. Yeah, it's not going to do that. Knight, take the bishop. Doesn't really do anything. He's going to check me. But I think the bishop pins that, opens the spot. Then the queen takes the bishop check and the rook finishes. But he's going to get my rook. I don't think he can mate me. Or can he? Wait a sec. Can he mate me? All right. This might be the mistake. Yeah, gosh darn it, was. I don't see the queen. Is it this? It is. It frickin' is. And then it's that. Gosh darn it. Ugh. Didn't see it. My bad. My bad. That was really cool to get so many games in today. I really appreciate it. That was fun. Think I messed up my attack, and now you have a strong way to defend. Black to move. I think I messed up my attack, and now you have a strong way to defend. Okay. Some of these are really pretty easy. Some are pretty difficult. You can play checkmate soon. Do you see how? Black to move. Play checkmate soon. Do you see how? Your pieces are well coordinated. Can you find a way to attack my king? Pieces are well coordinated. Check, pawn, check. Check. Okay. Oh, frick. Ding, ding, ding. What did I mean? Oh, Jesus. I missed that. Find the game ending idea. Okay. Game ending idea. Do you see the checkmate idea, white to move? Do you see the checkmate idea, white to move? Check, boom, boom. 10 minute, alrighty, I will accept it. 1 second, let me get this. Play one more. Okay, I see it. Took me a while. All right, we'll take that challenge. Let me find it. Is it still up? All right. There we go. Samurai 83. Have a good game. Okay. Yep. A little bit of trouble here. Mm-hmm. Hey, thank you for following, Ivan. 79,001. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good play. I'm getting crushed. Getting crushed. Nothing new on my part. Horrible king side. Do I want to do that? Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Should I go for the knight first? I think we... Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. Definite, most definite. Yeah, I'm going to have no king side. I'd rather have... And... I'm going to sacrifice this. Let's see. Totally running. Run scared. There you go. Okay. Alrighty. Good solid game. Playing really well, Samurai. That was a good move. Oh, that hurt. was a great move. Yep, that was a very good move too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, nice move. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Why am I? Why am I? There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I ran out of time. Just ran out of time. Making too quick moves. That was my fault. Oh, God. There you go. Good game, man. Only one per challenge day, but thank you, Samara. Good win. Man, I should have had that in game. I blew it.
You had
That
a
was
chance
my
for a
fault.
clean win before losing on the clock. Let's review together.
Yeah. Didn't play that great, that one.
Grabbing the center, a textbook way of starting the game. F4 takes space in the center, attacks the pawn on e5, and they found a way to win your pawn.
Yeah, I was
Capturing
behind
your
the whole
hanging
game. Really choked
This
that.
seems like a mistake to me. Your best move was to move a piece to safety. Their better move was to connect rooks. You are now able to move a knight to a more active position. You stopped your opponent from being able to eventually win a bishop. Their better move was to kick a bishop. You allowed the opponent to win material through an eventual fork. That position was critical, but you didn't spend much time.
Ooh, I did. I missed it. I should have castled.
They missed a chance to tactically win a bishop.
Yeah. That was my mistake.
You
Bad.
prevented your opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. You permitted the opponent to kick a rook. They found the winning move and are now in full control. They kick your bishop with a pawn, forcing it to
Yeah.
move or be captured.
That was a great move.
This is the only good move. They kick your rook with a pawn, forcing it to move. Their best option was to block an attack on a vulnerable pawn. Your best move was to move a bishop to a more active position. You allowed the opponent to pin a pawn. Their better move was to pin a pawn.
Yeah, that would have been a good move, too.
Nice find. You found the only move in this position. You get a chance to capture a rook and win material after the... By moving too quickly, they missed the only good move in this
Yeah,
position.
and then I blew it. I was just running out of time, 52 seconds. I kept looking at the clock. I was like, crap, I can't move that fast.
You missed a better way to create a pawn chain.
Yeah, shit.
Ouch, you left your bishop hanging.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
They missed a chance to capture a free bishop. They took your pawn for free. There was only one good move, and you found it. Your best move was to move a bishop to safety.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
That was a game-changing move, putting them in a winning position. They overlooked the critical move, not spending enough time to spot it.
Well, great game, man. Thank you for playing. 0-5 today. Normal. 0-5. Just a lowly 1100. Anyway, I'm getting, I'm trying to improve in speed chess. I really am. I don't know if I'll ever make a jump, but lost like Yeah, I've lost over 300 points, 200 points, 1401 to 1196. Yeah, 200 points. In 2025, just getting smoked. My classical though, I played in the chess.com classical championships, and yeah, I only play one game against somebody during the day. Next challenge day you can play though. I would play again. And it was the Daily Chess Championships 2025, and I find it more of a fair playing field, as well as I have a lot of time to think about the moves and stuff, and I played really well, and got through the second round. Ended up 20. Let's see, there was 44 games. '29, 10, and 5. Got through 2 rounds. First place in round 1, which advanced me to the second round, and gained some of the daily elo I lost when I dropped from 15 to 25. So I really enjoy the game. It's all about love of the game, and I do focus on my over-the-board chess when I do get a chance to play. I think that's more important. But there's a lot of great learning tools on chess.com, and that's why I have the membership. That's why I play the puzzles. That's why I play. Look, I do all the lessons. I've already passed the advanced lessons, and kind of blew them off at the start, and so I just focused the last couple of months and did advanced lessons, get back into it, and I just love the game. So anyway, I will be announcing your game tonight, Friday Night Blitz. Please play fair. Don't come in and cheat. Not only does it affect my viewer count, but because people know, when it happens, and it also affects those players that came in for the first time playing an arena. And if they run into a cheater, man, they never come back. So play fair. Streamers can come in at any level tonight, so the titled players on titled accounts. And the reason why I want them on titled accounts is because we get new players that are suspect that we don't know. And if I know you're on a titled account, I know you're a titled player, and I know you're a good one. And people would want to play you, and they would flock to the arena to play you guys. So we do get a lot of streamers in that, 7 o'clock tonight. It is a 3-0 blitz. Friday Night Blitz. I do not play. I am your sports commentator for the night. I've been doing this since June of 2024. 3 arenas. Tuesday for love of the game. Friday Night Blitz. Saturday Night Rapids. And people seem to love them. So thank you all for coming in today. The raid was amazing. As soon as I log off, I will follow that person that raided me. And that was pretty special. I really appreciate that. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for all the games. That was a lot of fun for me today. And hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tonight at 6:30. Have a great one.